Let that burn out. All right. Who's messaging me? Let me know if you decide you want to meet earlier. I don't want to meet earlier. I don't even know if I'm fucking live on my channel. Testing. Hey, 10, am I the only one here? Yep, so far. Oh, I forgot to... I forgot to set the... let's see. I forgot to set the thing to have like less of a delay, I guess. I don't even remember what that is. How do you even change that? OBS. I'm not an OBS. I've been using Streamlabs, so output. Projectors, preview, importer, studio mode, multi-view. Output, fucking. I don't even know. I don't even know where you go to change that in here. Audio, it would be video. It'd be, if it was here, it'd be an advanced or either where I. Let's see. It's probably when I start the stream. It's probably a thing in there. So we're gonna have a little delay. Yo, minifig. Tommy T Dog. Welcome in. We're lit live. There's going to be a little bit of a delay for this. I'm on a new computer. I got a brand new PC. You might have seen the short. A pretty badass little PC here. I'm testing it out. So, you know, I don't have anything on my OBS set up at all. I've got face cam, hand cam, my desktop audio, and my mic. I don't have any freaking overlays. I don't have nothing. I'm just going, I'm raw dogging it. Well said in your video earlier. 10:33 p.m. Woo. Ohio. Is it? Damn. I don't know. Ohio. I didn't know it was that late in Ohio. I thought it was a little bit earlier. I gotta watch a video. Let me see. Maybe that's it. So yeah, we're just testing this out, kind of seeing how this works, how much better it works, how much worse it is. I've got everything basically maxed out as far as settings go for each of these cameras. This camera right here is maxed out at 30 FPS. This one's maxed out at 60. As you can see, like, it's pretty fluid movement, nothing really lags. Usually on my old computer it would lag with them all maxed out. My resolutions are all maxed out. Device default. Let's see, video format. Any. Buffering, auto detect. Okay, so all this shit's good. Well, I can zoom this a little bit more. Apply. So now we're zoomed all the way into the hand. Everything's looking good. But get ready for a return, folks. I'll be returning to streaming soon. That's just apple juice I'm drinking, don't worry. That's just apple juice. Oh, I could plug in my headset right there. I'd probably get better audio. I wonder if my mic would... Oh, well, no, it wouldn't. Just be looping power. At least I got to clean up my desk. Like, everything's off of it. I don't have anything on here. It's pretty good. I like it. We'll maybe get back into mysteries. I want to maybe restructure it, make it cheaper, put more stuff into it. But I also want to have like enough of a stock to where like I know I won't run out between the time I start selling them and the time in between where I need to find more product and more collections, more cards and all that type of stuff, you know, at different deals and rates. So it's going to be a bit of a task, but I'm getting everything figured out. Maybe we'll do some dual streaming. I want to try to get another 60 FPS camera for up here. We'll see if I can find it. It's hard to find these Elgato cameras. I've been looking at Best Buys. It's like they don't have any. They have the Stream Decks. They have the fucking capture cards. All the other Elgato shit all together. But they're always out of the cameras. So, kind of waiting. Plus, like, I could see, like, let's see. Oh, it's control. Hold up. I just turned on, I could hear myself speaking to the damn thing. There we go. Turn that back off. Alright. The fake. I thought it was L. I'm kind of screwing things up here. Control L. Christopher, yo, what up? Christopher Mars, what's going on? I still have AMD software is here. Let me see if I can pull up performance. I forget what the control was. Performance logging, no. Oh, I could stream straight from the AMD Adrenaline app. That's weird. Why would I want to do that, though? That's kind of goofy. Let's see, settings. Hotkeys. Here we are. Open sidebar. Alt-Z. No, that wasn't what I was trying to do. Okay. Hotkeys. Control Shift O. Oh. There we go. Control Shift O. Pokey Baller Alice, just chilling, getting a couple of games on the One Piece TCG Sim. All my kids start school tomorrow, so gonna be a busy morning. I can't stay up late anymore. Well, my kids only go to school once a week. I'm turning up on a fucking Wednesday. It's Wednesday, right? Yep. It's Wednesday. I'm here fucking. I'm ready to get back into streaming. I'm ready to do it a little bit different. I'm also going to be a little bit more controversial, a little bit more. I know, I've been hella outspoken, but I'm going to be more outspoken towards people in this community that are fucking just like, they got a big mouth and they yap a lot, but like they're no better than the fucking people they talk shit about. That's the thing. That's the thing some of these motherfuckers need to get. Pokey NE is the biggest douchebag to ever grace the YouTube fucking space. There's nothing worse than a guy who sells shit out of his house, has distributor access, talks shit about other people, scalpers and scammers and all this other shit, and he gets product for certain low prices and still charges market value for his shit. And some of the excuses he has for doing it make absolutely no sense. Like, oh, well, I just have my prices higher so bots don't fucking buy it all up and try to resell it. Bull fucking shit, asshole. Here's the thing is, you've got enough product that you could just not sell online, sell locally, and everybody would buy it. If you just fucking sold it at MSRP or even lower. Somebody without brick and mortar to worry about, but could still use their mortgage or rent as a deduction on their taxes. Like, you can sell shit at normal prices. You don't have to sell your booster boxes at $220. You're getting them from Distro. Distro is selling him booster boxes at $93. Why is Pokey NE selling his shit for $220? Just because he can? And then he wants to sit on his fucking cardboard throne talking shit about other people? For what? For fucking what? That's what's really rubbing me the wrong way about this Jimmy Neutron looking motherfucker who talks like he hasn't come out of the closet yet, and then fucking, you know, wants to call everybody else like bub and fucking pal and, you know, sweetheart and all this other shit when he's making his videos. He's like so fucking arrogant, and then he's an asshole with his pricing. He's a fucking asshole. And it's unfortunate because you know there's going to be a fucking trove of people that still support him, even though those same people that support him are being screwed over by him. And he knows damn well that that's what's going to happen. So he's a manipulator and a piece of shit. How are you, Dep Mode? What's going on, fam? Been a minute, right? Been a minute. We're talking about Pokey NE and his outrageous pricing and how he wants to fucking apparently be a voice of who gets excluded from the fucking community. And look, the guy that he made a video on, of course, he's a douchebag. He's a fucking TikTok streamer, fucking rip and shipper that obviously is like overpricing or fucking doing other bullshit. But Pokey NE does the same shit. Of course, he doesn't scam people, right? He doesn't scam people like how these people say they're going to give a $45,000 bounty if they pull, you know, a certain card or whatever the fucking case may be. But Pokey NE scams people with the way he prices his products on his fucking website that operates out of his house. Not a brick and mortar. out of his house. He has distro. He sells out of his house. And he charges market value for his shit. English. Okay, I can kind of understand charging more for Japanese because you don't get that from distro. You have to know, like, make friends with people in Japan who sell this shit overseas. So I understand why that shit's a little bit more pricey, but for English shit, I'll break it down for you right now because I got it right here. All right. These are the prices. Of course, they're all sold out and everything like that. But let me tell you guys some of the prices just so you know. And this is from Southern Hobby. It could be different for other distro, but I promise you it's not that much different. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh my God, they're paying $30 more at a different distributor. No, they're not. So, look. A Mega Evolution. Mega Evolution Build and Battle Box. Where does this say? Quantity. I can't tell if that's a case price or not. It might be a case price. The original price is $219.99 or $219.90. It's crossed out, and it's for $130. So I don't know if that's for. I don't think that's for a case. It might be for maybe like a 12-pack. Because a case, like booster bundles, are $25 per case. And the Mega Evolution Booster Bundle case is $398. The original price was $673. So let's take, hold up. If it's $673, you divide that by 25 boxes, that's $26.92 per booster bundle, right? That's at the high end. If you can get the case for, $398 though, you're paying $15.92. How many people want to bet that PokeNE, somebody who has a good standing with his distributor, is getting them for $16, and he's gonna sell them for probably $60? So what kind of dick move is that? Why are people letting him, just because he puts himself on the side of morals and shit like that, why are people letting him price gouge the shit out of you? Why? Why do you let somebody like that do that shit? Oh, he'll probably, if he was here, he'd probably have all kinds of stupid bullshit lies to sell you. A bunch of stupid shit to say. I have the pricing right here. I can show you. Like, this is a legit distributor. Hold on, let me change the focus because let's see. Configure video. All right. So here we are. Look. This is Mega Evolution booster display. Right? Go straight across. $95.50. The prices are cut. I mean, they're all out of stock, right? But this is what my buddy has on pre-order for himself. They're not giving him a lot, but someone like Pokey gets a lot. And he's obviously got to be getting these same kind of deals, right? Like, look. The Mega Latias EX box. $82.50. You get the Salamence EX and Reshiram EX Premium collections. $31.50. Pokemon, look, 3-pack blisters, Mega Evolution, right? 3-pack blisters, $8.75 for a 3-pack. What are people charging? $22? Are you fucking out of your mind? Why are people letting these fucking YouTube assholes fucking charge them so much? Why? This is pricing for a new set, dude. It's coming out, and everybody is after this set, but this is distro pricing. Check lane blister, $915. I think that comes with, like, I forget how many come in the check lane blister boxes, but it's I want to say it's close to the same amount as like sleeve boosters. Like a sleeve booster case, maybe there's a lot more of the check lane blisters. I'm not sure. Because the sleeve booster case, look, sleeved booster case, go straight across. That's $382. That's 144 packs in a sleeve booster case. So if you take 382, right? $382, divide that by 144. You're getting each pack for $265, and this fucking asshole is gonna sell them to you for $8 a pack, $12 a pack. This is Pokey and Eat. Look, these are people that have fucking distro. These aren't fucking. That's worse than a scalper. If you're gonna get them at these prices and sell them to your people, what the fuck is wrong with you? But we're going to let these assholes be the voice of reason when it comes to other people scamming, right? And they're going to make videos about, oh, so-and-so did this or so-and-so did that, or people are fighting at fucking Costco and Sam's Club. Oh my God, like, look at them, but don't look at me. That's how they're doing it. They're trying to point attention away from themselves when they make these videos. They're like, oh, look at all these crazy people, or look at all these scammers, but don't look at me because I'm also scamming you. That's how these motherfuckers are. Plain and simple. You can't tell me, look, this screenshot of distro right here is from my buddy. You guys know him. He's sponsored this stream basically this whole time. He's had like a decent sized account with his distro, but it's not even as big as Pokey is. And once your account gets bigger, you could almost certainly get better deals. Because I've read through a lot of the terms of having a distro account because I've applied for them. I've been emailed about receiving them. They've told me that I basically can get an account, but I can't buy anything because I'm at the bottom of the totem pole if I get an account. So, you know, Pokey is not at the bottom. So that means that, and reading through some of these distro terms, like the better your account gets, the more you start spending, the better of a deal they're going to give you, the better of the bundles they're going to give you, all this other type of shit. So if Pokey is as big as he says he is, he's getting better deals. He's getting better bundles. He's getting all kinds of shit. He's getting more allocation. So for him to charge people what he's charging on his website, you go to pokene.com right now and you can see the prices. Look, we will go there. Pokene.com. This is this jackass's website. He's got no overhead. He's not a brick and mortar. We'll shop in English. Look. Booster bundles. Pre-order. $57. Now, of course, he's going to put it at $56.90 to make it seem like $56, which isn't even any better. And he's getting these things for probably $16. And he's charging $57 fucking dollars. And this is also probably plus tax. Because he's such a big seller that he has to remit tax wherever he sells at. Whatever state, he has to remit tax to that state. So he's doing this price plus tax. These boxes, like from Distro, they're probably like $15-20 as well. He's charging $45, $58 for these fucking boxes, these collection boxes. It's fucking disgusting, dude. Absolutely. The ETBs are $31. Let me double check that because I don't want to be completely incorrect. Let's see if we can find Elite Trainer Box. Yeah. Elite Trainer Box $31.50, and I'll scroll all the way over. Elite Trainer Box Mega Evolution. Of all sets, Mega Evolution. That's going to be like a big ass set, apparently. Because there's a new rare type coming out of that set. And you could get an ETB for $31.50. Sometimes they're $50 from Distro, but this is what they're giving as far as pricing options. You buy a certain amount, you get a bigger discount. It turns into $31. Apparently, if you pre-order 150 of these, you end up paying, or more, you end up paying $31.50 each. Okay, this asshole, these ones were probably 28. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could be 28, $20 fucking $8 from Distro. And this dude's $80. No brick and mortar. He's not paying rent on a brick and mortar. He's just basically doing tax deduction on his own fucking mortgage. So a third of his mortgage is being tax deducted. That he's already paying to live in his house anyways. It's not anything extra like another fucking building that he has to rent. So, you know, an asshole like this, and, you know, LGS's, LCS's, whatever you want to call them, card shops, they've been selling at MSRP for a long time. Some of them a little bit above, but not this high above. And they've managed to survive. Could you imagine, like, how much more profit this asshole's making? Could you imagine? Oh, look, he lowered the price of Destined Rivals because it's not as popular anymore. But he's still got, like, single check lanes for $12. Huh? Super Premium Collection's a whole nother story. There's, like, you know, of course, those are fucking... He probably got a bunch of those for Distro, too. He probably paid maybe, like, $89 for them. $220 for Journey Together. Come on, bro. You getting booster boxes for $93. Why are you charging $220? What are you doing? $250 for Surging Sparks. Again, you're still getting them for $93. $98 at the most. But you're going to charge almost triple? The fuck is wrong with you? But hey, don't worry. He's got a $10 discount. If you refer a friend, go ahead and refer a friend. You'll get $10 off these scalper prices. Fucking idiot. This guy's a complete tool bag. Here's his tool kit. Fucking jackass. And then he'll cry. Oh, but I had to buy a bunch of decks that nobody wants to buy. I gotta make up for that. The fuck out of here, idiot. What do you think Target does? You think they don't have a bunch of decks? You think they're just running, nobody wants those. Anytime I do find Pokemon, it's that. Shelves are cleared, decks are there. So, you're still making a fucking killing, bro. You write that shit off as unsold. It's a tax write-off. If that shit doesn't sell at the end of the year, you write it off. Oh, what? And you don't fucking write it in as profit until you sell it. So it becomes a write-off for that year. The minute you sell it, you fucking have to bring back its value into the equation, but you still can deduct it. So what the fuck? Like, you guys gotta... Oh my God. But this guy will act like, because he speaks a little bit more eloquently about the business, he can kind of steer how you feel about what he's saying and how it's said, and make you believe that what he's bullshitting you with is the actual truth, like the full truth, and it's not. He's a bullshitter. But don't worry, because when I return, these mystery pulls that I'm going to sell are going to be at a higher value than anything anybody else does. Of course, for whatever reason, the population seems to love paying more for less. So I might not be as popular. And it might be just because I say what I want to say. I share my fucking opinion. And so people don't like to show up on my streams because maybe they got suckered by somebody and they feel like they're obligated to keep getting suckered by somebody. And so they dislike me because they've already tricked themselves into thinking that these other streamers are great. These other streamers are doing in their best interest, whatever it is. They ain't doing shit for you. They're taking advantage of you. Just want y'all to know. All these streamers that are charging you above MSRP are not helping the hobby whatsoever. And I don't care if that includes people that I've associated myself with. It doesn't fucking matter. The facts are the facts. You can still do what you want to do. If you still want to rip and ship at above MSRP or at fucking market price, sell me at SPC. If you want to do that, go ahead and do that. Like, okay, do it. But be able to admit that you're not helping this hobby at all. That's all I'm saying. Like, you're free to do whatever you want. You can sell however you want. But be ready to be called an asshole. Like Pokey. He's a fucking asshole. If you like him, you can like him. My opinion is that he's an asshole. And if you want to run back the stream, or if you want me to go back over these numbers again to prove that he's an asshole, I can do that for you. If you need more convincing, if you need a little bit more of the truth, I could go over that with you to prove that Pokey, a guy who sits on his pedestal and talks down as if he's the king of Pokemon sales and big business and all the fucking wherewithal and know what and know what not of Pokemon. I can tell you that he's scamming you. All these people that say, oh, distro's raising their prices, yada, yada, yada. Not if you buy enough. They'll give you a deal if you buy enough. And I can show you again. Look, here's Pokey. This is just an example. These are his booster bundles. Pre-order. $57. All right. Now, this ain't the same booster bundle as the example I'm going to show you, but it is from what I say is a better set, what I believe to be a better set than even this. because new rares are coming in it, right? Those big golden fucking rares. And here's your example of, this is a distro screenshot. This is a screenshot from a distributor website from somebody with an account that I know personally, all right? Booster bundle of Mega Evolution. Look, booster bundle. All right? $3.98 for a case of 25. All right? You could pay $673.50, which comes out to about $26 and some change per booster bundle. But if you buy enough, obviously, or whatever the case may be, they'll give you a discount. Or if you have a good standing account with them, they'll give you the $3.98 price, which makes each booster bundle $16 basically. All right. So do you think PokeNE is going to get his product at $16? He's got millions of dollars in fucking invested in his account, right? Of course they're going to give him the lower price. He's paying $16 for booster bundles, guys. He's charging $57 fucking dollars. He has no overhead, no brick and mortar. He does tax deduction on part of his mortgage, part of his utilities, his internet bill, his phone bill, probably mileage on his car. He probably takes advantage of every fucking opportunity to do tax write-offs. And he's charging you $57 for a booster bundle that he gets for 16 bucks. And he's going to say, oh, well, I have to buy bullshit like decks, right? That won't sell. But guess what? If you know anything about business, if you don't sell those decks, those become a write-off. Another reason not to tax you as much. So more profit stays in his pocket. If those decks don't sell, he could write them off at the end of the year. He could write them off at the end of the quarter. However he wants to file his taxes. See what I'm saying? PokeNE is a douchebag. Now, if you're just starting out, okay, I understand. You can't source a lot of product from a distro, right? You're just a fresh rip and ship stream. I could give you a little leeway as far as criticism's concerned because I did the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to build yourself up. You got to find you like connects or people that are willing to do deals with you. Okay, I get it. But if you're somebody as big as this fucking asshole, and I'm just going to keep like blunt calling this dude a fucking asshole because of the way he talks down to people and his arrogance of how he does his videos, PokeNE is just a big fucking asshole to me. And you go to his website, you see what he's charging people, and you're going to sit here and listen to this guy tell you about who should or shouldn't be in the community, who should be excommunicated from the community. What about a douchebag that overprices his shit when he has like no overhead cost? What about that guy? Should we fucking excommunicate him? That's what I want people to start just kind of slowly bringing into the conversation around this hobby. Even if like you are a rip and ship streamer, if you don't have distro access, you could get a little bit of leeway with how you have to operate your business. But somebody like PokeNE doesn't need to be getting that much profit. And then he wants to say, capitalism this or fucking talk shit. Like he'll talk shit about like the structure of how America works, but he's taking full advantage of the capitalism of this country anyways. But he'll talk shit about it. You know what I'm saying? Like he talks so much shit. But he's abusing it well beyond what other people do. Some people are actually honest business people. He's not. PokeNE's a douchebag. Yo, Poke7s. What's going on? I'm back. I got a new PC. I'm balling with the new PC. If you haven't seen my short, go watch the short of my. It's titled "Should I Return?" You can see my new tower, my new PC setup. Tough gaming. I've got a fucking Sapphire GPU. Um, I've got the Frieza colors like just all through my RGB setup. I've got a monitor on the front of my tower. I've got my liquid cooler has a fucking Frieza GIF playing in it. Setup looked hype. Yo, B-Pop. Yo. I didn't get the monitor I wanted, but I needed some kind of monitor, and Sam's Club has an MSI monitor, a 32-inch curve, like slightly curved, not like a ridiculous curve, a 32-inch like little slight curves monitors, 180 hertz, the 1 millisecond. You know, it's enough to kind of get this computer where it needs to be, because my old monitor, the fucking HDMI on it kept fucking triggering something within my GPU. What were they called? The drivers. I almost forgot the word. So it kept triggering like drivers to fucking like malfunction, like as if it was overclocking. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get a whole monitor. $180 at Sam's Club for an MSI 32-inch. Not a bad price. I missed the sale by a day. It was $149, $150 the day before, and I didn't get that price. I wish I was a day earlier. I should have went over there before I went to fucking Best Buy the day before. But oh well. It's still a good deal at the $180 price. I tried Amazon looking for deals. It's almost like they're phasing out like 32-inch screens. It's so hard to find one that's not what is it called? An AV monitor? But I got this one that works well with the thing right now until I find another one. Because my son wants to dual monitor and he wants to stream on Twitch and all that. So I'll probably give him this one once I find me a better monitor and I get him his gaming PC set up. So for his birthday. So he'll be all set up. I'm all set up. Everybody's going to be balling with fucking PCs. You heard? You heard? But I do appreciate everybody that's stopping by right now, because this is like a test stream. Like I said, it's like bare bones OBS right now. I have nothing else set up in this computer. So I just kind of want to like get going, see how it runs, see like all my readings, like my CPU, my dropped frames, my FPS. Like everything's running at top notch, right? I want to make sure everything's smooth. And then I want to start building this new OBS program in the new computer to kind of be like what I used to stream with. So 60 FPS, like I could do all this all day. Like both cameras are maxed out at their FPS and I'm getting no dropped frames, no lag. The new PC is doing what it needs to do. It's probably a little bit overkill for what I'm doing, but you know, I want to buy a computer that's going to last. So I spent a little more than most people probably would. But also, you know, if you go to like Best Buy and buy a gaming PC, you're going to get something for like $2,500 that doesn't perform this well. I found a guy that builds PCs. If you spent $2,500 at Best Buy, it wouldn't do what this computer does at all. Wouldn't even be like half of what this does. So, you know, for the price, I still got a good deal. You know, the labor cost added to what all these parts cost, wasn't much. And I'll tell you, I ended up spending $1,900 on the tower by itself, $180 on the monitor, everything else I had. So, not bad. This gaming PC will fucking crush anything. It was I was playing Cyberpunk at like 165, 170 FPS when I tested the computer out. So it runs fucking great. I know nothing of PCs. Yo, Honor Sparse. I don't know if I have it nearby, but I got something for you. Is it in here? Is it in here? My brother. And Sparse. Yo, Sparse. Sit tight, because I got to show you. I got you something, my man. I'm not sure exactly where it's at. I don't know if it's in here or if it's in another binder. If I don't find it today, I'm going to find it for you before. I can't remember if it was a raw card or a slab, to be honest with you. I think it was a slab, but I could be wrong. I might be wrong. I think it was a raw card. Yeah, it's not in here. But you know, when I'm out, I'm always thinking of my homies and shit, you know what I'm saying? Did it go in here? Fuck, I don't know where I put it, brother. I'll look for it, though. But I was at the Front Row Card Show. And you know what really pisses me off about that? Is you run into people there. And look, I get it. But, like, we were at trade night. And this is trade night, right? I'm looking to trade with people. This guy comes up. He picks out a bunch of shit. He's fucking pricing it out with me. I thought he was going to try to, like, find cards in his collection. And then he's like, oh yeah, I'm a whatnot streamer. And that instantly made me want to punch him in the face. So then he adds up everything. And then he subtracts 80 or 20%. He's like, can I pay you this for all these cards? I was like, no. Thank you, bye. The fuck out of my face. Look, I buy collections at 80%. It's fine to do, but not at trade night. It's trade night. It's not fucking, you know, come and try to dick me overnight. Fucking jackass. Ah. Here it is. I found it, brother. Whatnot equals diarrhea. I found it. I don't know if you already have this card, but if you do, it's fine. But I got you this Legend Maker reverse. I know it's if it's stamped, they call it a reverse, but it's, you know, it's a fucking hollow Dunsparce. Maybe you already have it, but this one's in pretty decent shape. It's like an LP. It's lightly played. It's definitely not all fucked up. I deleted Whatnot to install Pokemon Pocket. Good choice. That's what I'm saying. I'm there to, like, if I got to trade like 5 cheap ass cards for like a better single card, you know, that's what we were doing, most of us. But this guy was like trying to buy shit for his Whatnot stream, and he was just getting on my nerves. Especially since we went through all the time of like pricing out everything. You know what I'm saying? Like looking up some cards that are hard to look up. It gets like tedious after a while. But yeah, dude was like starting to get on my damn nerves. With that, oh well, here's what I'm willing to pay. Okay, no. Well, are you sure? Yeah, no. I didn't come here for that. There's a time and a place for that shit. I did not come here for that. I think I do have it. Check your check your collection. Check the quality of it. You know what I'm saying? Check if it's HP, LP, MP. This might be in better shape. I don't know. Might not be, might be. Marsuela. There's some people I need to fucking mail out here. Lowry. J&A. Fix Me. Lord 60s. DJ. I thought I had an Henri bag. DMG. Steve Terveen. Wait, Henri would be over here if it's not in the... Yeah. I forgot you had a slab here, a Pop Series Mew Hollow. I gotta get you mailed out at some point, brother. And don't think I forgot about some people's bags here. But yeah, we'll get that going for you. We'll put that in your bag. We're starting fresh-ish. Got you a keychain in here. Everything's sitting nice and pretty still. Alright, so now that we're done fucking blowing off some steam, god damn. Do I look like I fucking got a hair transplant? It kind of does, huh? But I didn't. Trust me. I'm Native American. I don't think I'll go bald. How many natives do you know that went fucking bald? Anyways. Whenever you get the chance. Are you still at the same address? Let me ask you that. That's why you've been gone. New plugs. Oh shit. My hairline has receded a little. Did Angel prank you with the clippers? Hey, yup, same Maddie. Alright. We'll open like 2 packs. I don't want to open too many things. I kind of want to save some of my product for the return, you know. So, to keep it all Pokemon related, let's open some packs. 2 packs for the stream. Just to kind of get back into the swing of things and see if we could get a hit or not. We got Carablast, Kecleon, Torchic, Wattrel, Weezing, Cramorant, Maractus. Alright, we got some Milcery, Corvisquire, and Meowscarada. Alright, code card for the hose. We don't love these hoes. Alright, we'll throw away that fucking energy because nobody wants it. We'll put these hollows in the fucking hollow box because I still got everything pretty much set up. I don't have a bulk box though for non-hollow shit. Alright. Throw it away. New plugs. Nope. I have not. I don't do those. If I was gonna go bald, just like my teeth are wearing out, like I don't fix those. I just let them do what they do up until the point where maybe I'll need an implant. But even then, like, who knows if I'll actually even do it. Alright, we've got Carablast, Torchic, Lilligant, Graveler, Cramorant, Hops, Coronas are hitting. Cinccino, bro, Google where the if there's any vending machines in your area. Like those are the best. Hey, go lay down. Vending machines are where I've been able to always find product because it's like it's on a like delay release. So like if you go to a vending machine and you tap on it and it says everything's sold out, that's not true in most cases. Then you kind of like go through the store, do whatever you gotta do, buy something, buy a drink, come back and check it again. It might say there's a pack in there. You could buy the pack, let the screen like reset to like the display screen, and then tap it again after you buy that pack. You might get like a booster bundle or something. Bam! Kilowattrel. Look at that. Iono's Kilowattrel. We got us a hit. Alright. We got us a motherfucking hit. Code card. I don't even have sleeves on the ready. I don't know where this sleeve came from, but it's better than nothing. This card's a little way off centered on the front. Not as bad on the back, but the corners are bad. Wouldn't grade it, but I'll put it in my box for like mystery pulls and shit like that. I don't even know what this card goes for. Negative on the vending machines in my immediate area, but there are some in Baytown, Texas. Isn't that a little far from you? Iono's Kilowattrel. Going for a smooth $5.37. Hold on, let me change the filters to near mint. Why the fuck is it cheaper in a near mint than a light play? What the fuck just happened? $5.31. So you know, $5 for this. Not bad. Not bad at all. Man, this is like crispy. The video here is crispy. I don't know if you guys see it as good because, you know, on your end it also depends. Yo, PokeRage official raid. What? I'm getting raided? PokeRage. Yo, I haven't streamed in like ages. Like, I was gonna quit Pokemon for good. Like, it was on the back of my mind to quit Pokemon. But I'm starting to come back. I'm starting to try to make a return. And I'm not talking about a product at Walmart. PokeRage, appreciate the raid, fam. Coming through with a solid raid. PokeRage official raid. Yo, appreciate y'all. I don't have anything set up on this new computer, so I can't like switch scenes into full screen yet. I'm not at that level again yet, but I'm trying to rebuild. This is like a test stream. I'm trying to make my way back into streaming. I need a new fucking headset. I need everything. I was thinking about ordering that Gengar one. Pro Raid. Fish Eyes, what's going on? Trainer Glenn, what's happening? Meeks the Sneaks. JC the Gamer. EDF TCG. The Rock 305. Baby Ice. The Togepi Hunter. What's cracking? Lurkin Lowry. Batman bitch. Cool hat. It goes with my merch. My Pokemon 10 LV merch. It's not supposed to look worn out, but I actually kind of look like the look of it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of made its own cool effect after being used so much. Tough time for the hobby, but we got to get through it. Some of y'all might not like my opinion, but I was trashing PokeNE a little bit ago. I don't think he's a great guy for the hobby. He acts like he is. He'll convince you that he is, but he's not a great guy for the hobby. I just want to say that right now. For somebody who has distribution access, who has a multi-million-dollar distribution account where he spends so much money that he gets probably better deals than some other accounts do as far as Pokemon product. PokeNE. If you go to PokeNE.com, he has pre-orders. He has pre-orders up for Black Bolt and White Flare booster bundles. He's charging $57, right? $57 for a booster bundle. He has distribution access. I have proof right here that booster bundles are $16 each from distro. At the very most, $26 from distro if you're a brand new account. But for somebody that's got a lot of purchases through distro, PokeNE gets $16 booster bundles. And he's trying to charge you guys $57 for those. So I just want people to be aware of the wolves in sheep's clothing amongst us in our community. The people who put themselves on the good side by making certain videos that paint them as if they are your friend. You know what I'm saying? So I just want people to be aware of where you're purchasing from, how much they are getting their products for, and so you can make an informed decision about whether or not you want to support them. If you still want to support PokeNE, by all means do so. If you think he's worth paying $57 for a booster bundle, then by all means do that. That's your choice. It's your money. But at the end of the day, I just want people to be informed about what he's paying for them, how little overhead he has as a business because he does it out of his house, how much in tax deductions he gets as a home-based business, and then I want you to ask yourself, is it fair that he charges that much when brick and mortars, of course, all shops, it seems like everybody's doing the market value right now instead of MSRP. But before this, people were selling at MSRP. Card shops were selling at MSRP, which was a little bit closer to what they paid in price to distribution, and somehow they still made enough profit to make profit, keep their business afloat, pay their employees, right? And this guy does everything himself. He probably doesn't pay that many employees. He has a few, but he's not paying like, a store of employees. He'll probably call the guys in to like help them every so often. But for him to charge what he's charging is unfair to you to pay that much. And I just want people to be informed before they start supporting somebody who paints themselves as a good person when they're clearly not. Yeah, but your card shops are doing the $90 thing, but so is Pokey. He's not much better. He's charging like $80 for his, plus shipping or whatever, plus tax. So you're going to pay around $90. And he does not have a brick and mortar. Only thing I saw last from Big PokeTuber was PokeRev selling prismatic packs at MSRP to the community. I thought that was pretty cool. That's cool, right? To an extent. Because then this is where I have a lot of big criticism for some people. PokeRev also has distro access. He should always be selling at MSRP. There should be no reason for him not to, at any point, sell at MSRP. So if there's a point where he says, okay, all my MSRP product is out, I got to sell the rest at market price. That's out of hand. It's out of hand for you to say, oh, well, I can only do so much at MSRP, but then the rest I got to do it at market. Why? All your stock came into you at the same price. You paid the same price for all that product when you bought it. Why does it only some of it get to be MSRP and then the rest has to be market price, which is double to triple what the hell you paid for it? It used to be like margins for Pokemon was like 20%. That was your margin. That was your profit. 20% of the product that you paid for it was your 20% added on to that price, right? It used to be like in those ranges. Now it's like 150% of what you paid from distro. So I just, like I said, I just want people to be informed about who they're buying from and the way these people frame themselves as like good people to the community. They're not doing anybody any favors. And as soon as I could get, I want to get like almost like a coalition going, like a group, a team, like the fucking Justice League of Pokemon, like sealed product sales. I just want to I want to find people that are willing to work with me with their distribution access, buy product, and I want to sell it below MSRP. That's my goal. I want to do that. I want to find the people that are willing to work with me to do this. Because the only way we're going to flip this market back to where it needs to be is to do those things. It's not to try to meet the scalpers at their price. Why are we doing that? We're going to kill our own hobby. Why are we doing that? It doesn't seem right to do that. Children cannot afford this. and they are the future of our hobby. So if adults keep gatekeeping with prices, the Pokemon hobby, children are not going to come into it and keep it going for us. See what I'm saying? Like, we're cutting off the circulation. Eventually it's going to turn purple and fucking die. It's going to go numb. We're going to lose everything. Just so that some people could get profit now for their business. And not just profit, but more profit. So, it's my plan. It's in my head. It's like, it's everything I want to do with the community. Is fix it. I want to fix it. You know what I'm saying? I want to be one of the people to fix it. I don't want to just be the people that talk about it. I don't want to just be the people that report about it. Like, oh, scalping is bad. Scalping is this, doing this and that. I don't want to just talk about it. I want to be about the change that comes to the community. Just like chat mentioned too, the greed, making money. Like I said, but like I said, brick and mortars made plenty of money before this whole market value thing took over the pricing of Pokemon. People were handling their bills, paying their employees, paying their rent, paying their mortgage. They were doing that when it was at MSRP, at the very most MSRP. Some shops could even do less than MSRP, like $110 for a booster box at a card shop. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's less than MSRP. MSRP for a booster box is like $130 to $160. But if you can get I remember card shops selling booster boxes $110, $115. They were making plenty because they're still getting the booster boxes at like $93. Anywhere from $93 to $98. And so that like $25 or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like $20 that they were making profit, that was obviously enough for their business. And now somehow it's not. Now somehow somebody without a brick and mortar has to charge $220 for their booster boxes, and that person being one of those people being Pokey, the Mr. Good Guy that's gonna friggin', you know, call you bub and princess and all this other stuff in his videos. Like, he's gonna talk down to you in his videos. Somehow he needs to do that even though he has no overhead. He has no overhead cost. He works out of his house. There's no overhead cost. You already pay your mortgage. Then you take a third deduction off of your mortgage in taxes for running your business out of your house. Tell me how that makes sense. Tell me how you somehow came to the conclusion that it was fair to charge your customers $57 for a booster bundle that you get for $16. How did you get to that conclusion? And how do the people that support you think that that's okay? I don't understand the mentality of the people that buy off of him. How they think that it's okay to do that. Oh, well, you know, at least I'm not supporting a scalper. He is a scalper. He's getting product less than what scalpers get it for, but yet he's still charging the same price as scalpers. He is 100% a scalper. He's a scalper with a distributor account. Okay? Yo, Ken X, what's going on? Desperation? The Desperation Desperado. So that's basically how I want to reintroduce myself into the streaming world, is to be a little controversial, to be a little bit on the negative side, to be honest with you. Like, pokey positivity is not working for the community right now, because with pokey positivity, we're not able to point out the bad seeds within our own community that are making themselves seem greater than they are. So we've got to fix that. So it might seem negative, but what I'm trying to do is actually just inform people so that they can make an informed decision about who they want to support, because these guys are screwing you over. That's all there is to it. They are screwing you over. And because they make videos putting themselves in the positive light, they're trying to remove themselves from the negative view of the community by pointing at other people who are doing worse than them. Even though they're doing bad, as long as you point at somebody who's doing worse than you, I'm a good guy. That's how they do it. That's what he's doing. That's what Pokeyeni's doing. That's what other people like him are doing. Other people that sell their product, who have distribution and sell their product for market value. I'm sorry. You have no respect for me. And I'll be making more and more videos about it. And he could cry about his fucking extra costs and whatever it takes. It's all deductions, bro. I've done enough research into what it takes to run a business to understand what your deductions can be. And trust me, when it comes to an online store where you're working out of your house, deductions are fucking easy money. Easy profit. Yeah. But anyways, be informed. Like, try to do some research. Like, you can ask. I don't even know if ChatGPT is gonna know, but you can ask it. Like AI. Like, ask AI, what are Pokemon distributors? Hey, cake. Who are the top Pokemon distributors in the US? So let's see if it knows this. We got GTS Distribution, ACD Distribution Alliance, Southern Hobby, Peach State Hobby, Great American Distribution, Sweet Deal, Mad Al, Magazine Exchange. Okay. Let's ask it, what's the average price of a case of Pokemon booster boxes from a distributor? So you want to ask a question like that because you want to see if the AI is going to respond with, like, if you're wondering about the average distributor prices for a case of Pokemon booster boxes, typically a case contains 6 individual booster boxes. Insights from the community, the Pokemon retail community. On a discussion thread from our Pokemon card collectors, a store owner shared, 36 pack booster boxes cost me $81.50 from my distributors, with a suggested MSRP of $144-ish. Those sealed blister cases of 144 packs usually cost me about $375-ish. Breaking that down, a booster box commonly containing 36 packs average $81.50 wholesale versus $144 MSRP. A case of 144 sealed blisters, roughly $375, which I know is true because I've paid that much. Desperado. So, $375 for a case, sometimes less, of sealed blisters. Do the math, 144 packs per case, $375. People, we're getting screwed over these days. But yeah, it's about 9 o'clock, so we're at least here in Vegas. We're probably going to call it a stream. I do appreciate the raid from Pokey Rage. Thank you very much for the raid. Thanks to everybody that came through for the raid. This was a great test stream to kind of get back into the flow of things. Of course, I got to do a little bit more work on the visuals for the stream, menus, things like that. So we'll work on that. I have to get familiarized with OBS. I don't even know how many people are in here. I don't have like YouTube open or anything. I think it's just there's 2 of us in here, so I don't think we should raid. We're gonna have a raid, but appreciate everybody coming out. Thanks for listening to my rants. We'll be back in action again. I don't even know why I need this mic in my face. It's not the one I use. It's this one right here that I'm using. But we'll see you guys on the next stream. I'm going to start getting things ready to start back again. Should I drop a link? If you would like to drop a link, hey, mods, you guys know you could do whatever you want. You're just as much in charge as I am. If you want to drop a link, drop a link. Pop a raid over there. Have a good night. Good to see you, man. Take care. Much love. Fish Eyes, appreciate y'all. Pokey Sly, appreciate you. Onra Spars, appreciate you. Alice, appreciate you. Ken X, Meeks to Sneaks. Everybody that popped in for the raid. Trainer Glenn. JC the Gamer. EDF TCG. The Rock. 305, Baby Isotoga B Hunter. Lurkin Lowry, B Pop. Pokey 7. Civic Minim showed up. Christopher Mars. Russ dropped in for a like. Gladiator Collectibles dropped in for a like. Dep Mode. Definitely. Tommy T Dog. Lindell. I appreciate every single one of y'all. We'll get back into the swing of things. The return of 10LV is in progress. We need to save the Pokemon community. Head over to the link if you're still here that Alice is posting. Take care. Appreciate y'all. See you.